Are you guys in any way serious about what you've been saying about Patrick Mahomes and him being a step slow or a step off or something being wrong? They are 2-3, and there was a big article in ESPN.com about turf toe. Mm-hmm. And for all the analysis that we do around these games, what the turf toe can do to ravage even the best composed of bodies or artists. You saw one of the throws to Kelsey early in the game. Kelsey was wide open, and Mahomes threw it 10 yards over his head.
Yeah.
And it just looked weird.
That's because something's a little off.
Okay,
That's
but I'm asking you because he's turning the ball over a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm asking you, has it escaped our attention that turf toe is a bit of a huge debilitator? Like, I know all the time you guys read the stories about, hey, the turf toe, if I take the use of your toe away, the functionality of it, I'm going to really alter what's going on with your ability to plant, to run, to throw the ball off of a plant when all of these throws start in the feet.
I'm willing to buy in that turf toe has him not playing at the level we're accustomed to, and he has certainly earned that right. Like, the last 3 seasons have been Hall of Fame level, some of the best quarterbacking we've ever seen. He has 6 interceptions already. He had 6 all of last season. I think what's off there, that defense, which has never been great, but it is really bad, Dan. And so you're asking Patrick Mahomes with turf toe and that offense to go up, and basically they have to score 40 points every single game. The defense is horrific. Really bad.
But did he just get turf toe again? Because he was dealing with this last year and was playing at a pretty high level.
Yeah.
So it just reemerged after he had surgery to deal with it?
He had surgery in February.
I don't know.
I can't point to that as an indicator for poor play with Patrick Mahomes because he's played pretty well with it. Teams are guarding him different. And I think the inaccuracy is because he's not taking the easy stuff. He's trying to make a lot happen and trying to cover for a really bad defense, as Stugotz said. And Dan Orlovsky's been really good on this. But if you have a bad defense, the worst possible thing you could do is what Patrick Mahomes is doing right now, which is trying to end drives quickly or just ending drives with turnovers to bring that bad defense right back out onto the field. There are many times in Patrick Mahomes' offense where Clyde Edwards-Helaire is open all day. He has a receiver, a check down, available to him. The defense is daring him take the check down, and he's not. He's holding on to the ball, trying to make something happen because he had his entire career.
Is this why you're accusing him of chasing the dragon?
It must be so hard for Patrick Mahomes to take what the defense has given him because he was playing in football hedonism for 3 seasons. It has to be really impossible because he knows he has the arm to do it. Every bad decision that he made or questionable decision that he made, he went past it because of his arm talent. And now the defense, there's 2 high safeties all the time. We're not rushing you. We're daring you to take the 4 boring yards at a time.
Don't say all the time because it wasn't but a couple of games ago that Tyreek Hill had almost 200 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. That was Philadelphia.
That was Philadelphia.
But Dan, in 2 of the 3 losses, that defense has given up 38 points. So you're forcing the Chiefs offense to score in the 40s, which I don't care how great you are. You're not going to do that every single week. And the other loss, Herbert was just better. He was better.
They'll probably move the ball well doing the same things and maybe not even learn their lessons. This is actually not a great opponent for them because it's probably going to reinforce bad habits. We told you ahead of that game, he'll do the same bleep against Philadelphia, but against elite defenses that he is facing, they're playing him one certain way and daring him to play clean football for 12 plays as opposed to 3. And so far, he's proven that he can't do it. His interception numbers are right there with rookie quarterbacks.
I love the idea of the way that you actually cage Patrick Mahomes is just to tell him, okay, if you want to do it, 75 yards in 16 plays. And it's not anything else. It's just if you want to go ahead and do this 6 yards at a time and 3rd and 2 at a time, and you don't want any of these.
He hates 6 yards at a time, man.
But 6 yards at a time is a great play. 6 yards at a time is a really good play, and that's going to bring the safeties at least closer. But he's not keeping them honest.
But 6 yards per play becomes boring when you're accustomed to 15 yards per play.
It becomes extra boring for the most exciting offense that we've seen this side of the greatest show on turf. It must be really difficult for that guy in particular to rein it in. That's why I think it's a fascinating case study. And he's got the arm talent to overcome it. He's displayed that. But the book is out on him. That's the NFL. They're going to adjust to you. Can he adjust back? What's the greatest thing? What's the greatest attribute you would assign Tom Brady, Dan?
Can you stop for a second? Because you keep saying this as if this is a closed case on the book is out on him. And I did just see him.
Figured out Patrick Mahomes.
I did just see Tyreek Hill do this, and you keep throwing Philadelphia in my face. Fine. That against the elite Buffalo defense, that was a very poor game. The last very poor game I saw Patrick Mahomes had was in the Super Bowl when he was losing, when he missed all his offensive linemen. I'm not quite ready to say at 2-3. The book is done on him. It's 16 play, 75-yard drives. You've figured out Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, he's on pace to throw 50 touchdowns,
Yeah,
Mike.
he's going to have great numbers. Yeah, but what is he on pace for the interceptions? Unprecedented for him.
Yes.
I'm not saying, yeah, there is a book on how to guard him. There have been books on how to guard Peyton Manning. There have been books about how to guard Tom Brady.
Audiobooks.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not open and shut. He's got to pivot. To my original question, what makes Tom Brady the greatest quarterback of all time when you line him up against his contemporary greats, and you would take the arm of Aaron Rodgers? You would take the accuracy of Drew Brees over
I don't know
him.
what I would pick, whether it would be accuracy or decision-making or precision quickly. I don't know which one thing I would choose. It wouldn't be like leadership. It would be something.
His looks.
His looks, for sure. But it's not his mobility. So what does a guy that we can all admit didn't have a single trait greater than any of his contemporaries, yet he is certifiably the first name that comes to mind in that sport? And I would say it's because he didn't force the issue.
He takes what the defense gives him.
He plays boring occasionally, and he'll beat a defense into the ground until they give him what he wants, and then you'll kill him.
You think patience is the greatest?
It's not sexy.
Brady is not afraid of a 20-play, 80-yard drive that takes up almost an entire quarter. Patrick Mahomes has not gotten there yet.
I love that. I love the analysis. I really do. I love the analysis of the way to stop Patrick Mahomes is his ego. I love it as analysis.
Dan, you know he wants the big play every play. That's what he wants.
Chasing the dragon. It's why heroin addicts become heroin addicts, because the first high on heroin is always the
it's
best.
Tyreek Hill.
Yes.
The first high.
Always chasing that high.
Chasing an 80-yard pass to Tyreek Hill. It's not always there. I mean, you start shaking.
This is just quite an analogy.
No, it's a great one.
Heroin is like a chest pass or like a no-look pass.
Have you ever thrown an 80-yard pass to Tyreek Hill? Do you know how addicting that must be?
It must be.
Seriously.
I don't know. I guess I haven't. You're right, Stugotz. Once I do that, I'll get
Stugotz
back
has
to
thrown
you.
so many of them. He can tell you
but
about
I've done heroin.
He's doing the lying show.
I hope at this point.
But the thing is, Dan, you will see Patrick Mahomes the way that you've enjoyed him. Either they'll be a 7 team anymore. Either they'll be like a 9-8 team, and he'll get away with it against bad teams.
This is going to take some adjusting here. If we can backtrack for just a second here. Are you still doing? I'm falling a little behind in football. I can't keep up with the names of the arenas. I'm still calling them the San Diego Chargers. And you just saw what happened to me there, correct or no?
Nah. I wasn't paying attention.
Where were you? You were nodding. Is this the lying show for you?
Well, he clearly wasn't paying attention, but he admitted to not paying attention. So was he paying attention?
If he backs his way into doing the lying show unintentionally as his punishment, I'm going to be so mad.
I was thinking about doing it Monday, to be honest with you.
So you weren't thinking about doing it Monday?
I don't know.
But you do know.
He's scratching his arm. That's a tell. He's lying.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, he's lying.
So you're not
Am
nervous. Are you?
Or am I scratching my arm because this is next level stuff, or is it the heroin?